I, 21F, live in an on-campus apartment with 3 roommates. I'm legally blind and have a guide dog. Housing has known about my guide dog for years, and this will be my 3rd year living in these apartments with her. Earlier this summer, Housing moved me from one apartment building to another because my old building was being renovated. I didn't ask to move, and I was actually out of state at guide dog training when it happened, so my friends had to pack and move everything I owned. I've now been living in the new apartment for about 2 months. Everything is unpacked, including my mini fridge, my guide dog's crate, and all of her supplies. I've also already learned the new route to campus from this building. One of my roommates moved in a few days ago. I had planned to go back and clean before she arrived, but I got a high fever and couldn't make it back. I emailed her, apologized, explained I was sick, and asked her to leave my belongings where they were until I could return. She replied saying she's severely allergic to dogs. I completely understand that allergies are serious, and I don't blame her for bringing it up. She suggested that I switch apartments with one of her friends in another building. The problem is I'd already been moved once this summer. Everything was unpacked, and I have a lot to move, including a mini fridge, my guide dog's crate, and all of her supplies. Since I'm visually impaired, I'd also have to learn a completely new route to campus again. I also don't have the people available to help me move a second time. I told her I honestly didn't think Housing would move me again since they'd already relocated me once, but that I'd ask. She then emailed Housing saying that she, her friend, and I had all voluntarily agreed to switch room assignments. The problem is that I never agreed to move. I only said I didn't think Housing would approve another move for me. I contacted both my area coordinator and Housing to explain that I had not agreed to move and wasn't comfortable moving again after already being relocated this summer. Housing later told me that I do not have to move and that because my guide dog accommodation was already on file, it would be up to my roommate to request a room reassignment if she wanted one. I'm currently waiting for Housing to let me know when everything is resolved before I return to my apartment. I feel bad because I know severe allergies are a legitimate issue, and I don't think my roommate is wrong for needing accommodations. At the same time, I don't think it's fair that I was expected to move a second time after already being relocated, unpacking everything and getting settled. So, AITA for refusing to move. I was told to add this to the post from one of the comments, and it might make things a little bit clearer. Just so you guys know, we do have a question on our housing application that allows better matches, and it asks if you would be willing and or comfortable to live with a surface animal. It is Housing's job to read those applications so something like this doesn't happen.